Picture this. A rookie walks onto the field, the crowd buzzing with curiosity. The camera zooming in and every single commentator whispering the same thing. Could this kid be the future? But what nobody expected was the whirlwind of chaos that followed Travis Hunter's debut with the Jacksonville Jaguars. This wasn't just about football. No, this was about betrayal, locker room tension, and a family feud that would spill into the public eye in ways fans never saw coming. Emotions ran high, jaws dropped, and suddenly the rookie everyone was rooting for became the center of a drama so intense it felt ripped straight from a reality TV script. Imagine a rookie's very first game turning into the spark that ignites an entire franchise into disarray. Heated arguments on the sidelines, accusations flying in the press. Even Travis's closest friends and family found themselves dragged into the storm, with shocking revelations that left fans stunned and questioning everything. What should have been a fairy tale start to a career instead unraveled into one of the most sensational stories in Jaguars history. And trust me, you won't believe the twists that came next. This isn't just football. This is drama at its highest level. When Travis Hunter first arrived in Jacksonville, the entire city seemed to pause and take notice. Fans had been waiting for a savior, someone who could bring the Jaguars out of years of frustration and heartbreak. He wasn't just another rookie. He was hyped as the next big thing, the type of player that legends are built on. But no one could have predicted how quickly things would spiral, and how his journey would blur the line between sports, glory, and reality. TV-level chaos. It started on the very first practice day. Reporters gathered outside the training facility, shouting questions. Microphones shoved forward as if they were desperate for a soundbite. Travis walked past them with that quiet, unshaken confidence. But insiders later revealed he was already dealing with more than anyone knew. A heated confrontation had allegedly broken out between him and a veteran teammate, one who felt disrespected by the way the rookie was being treated like royalty. "You think you've already made it?" the veteran reportedly shouted, shoving his helmet into Travis's chest. Players had to be separated, and whispers of tension spread through the locker room before the season had even begun. The drama didn't stop there. Behind the scenes, Travis's family was at odds. His father had always believed his son would be a superstar, and his pride pushed him to speak openly to the media, bragging about how the Jaguars would be nothing without Travis. But his mother, more cautious, worried that too much attention too soon would crush her son under impossible expectations. Their disagreements spilled out during a televised interview, with his father declaring, "This boy's already a legend," while his mother fired back, "He's still just a kid. Don't put this weight on him." Fans were stunned by how divided the family appeared, and social media lit up with reactions. On Twitter, one fan posted, "I came here for football, not a family soap opera," while another replied, "This is better than any Netflix show right now." The Jaguars organization tried to keep things professional, but the cracks were already showing. Coaches started whispering about whether Travis's fame was outpacing his development, and teammates questioned whether he was more focused on his brand than the game. The tension reached a boiling point during the preseason. In a nationally televised game, Travis made a highlight reel play, leaping over a defender to snatch the ball out of the air. The crowd erupted, commentators lost their minds, and within seconds the clip went viral. But instead of celebrating as a team, reports surfaced that some players rolled their eyes on the sideline, claiming the rookie was showboating. One veteran was overheard saying, "He's playing for the cameras, not for us." Travis himself remained quiet, rarely giving more than a few words to reporters. But his silence only fueled the speculation. What was he really thinking? Did he feel betrayed by his own teammates? Was he secretly feuding with the veterans who should have been mentoring him? Fans started creating conspiracy threads online, analyzing his body language during press conferences, pointing out who he stood next to in team photos, and trying to decode what was happening behind closed doors. Then came the shocking twist. A leaked video surfaced on Instagram showing Travis in a heated argument with his cousin, who also happened to be managing his off-field endorsements. The cousin accused him of forgetting where he came from, while Travis snapped back, "I'm not here to be controlled by anyone, not even family." The video spread like wildfire, and suddenly the Hunter family drama wasn't just speculation, it was out in the open. Fans were divided again. Some said Travis was standing up for himself, refusing to be taken advantage of. Others claimed it was a sign that fame had already gone to his head, as if that wasn't enough. Former NFL players began weighing in. One retired star said on a podcast, "I've seen this story before. The young phenom comes in, gets hyped up, and then the pressure eats him alive." Another added, "This kid's got talent, but he's surrounded by chaos. If the Jaguars don't get this under control, it'll blow up in their faces." Travis's teammates, meanwhile, were struggling to adjust. Some supported him, defending him in interviews, while others gave vague, cryptic answers that only stirred the pot further. One player told reporters, "We're a team, but sometimes it feels like it's the Travis show out here." The breaking point came during week 1 of the regular season. The Jaguars were down late in the fourth quarter, and the ball went to Travis. With nerves of steel, he broke free, dodged defenders, and sprinted into the end zone for a game-winning touchdown. The stadium erupted, and fans rushed to social media to declare him the hero they'd been waiting for. But on the sidelines, cameras caught something strange: 2 veteran players sitting stone-faced, refusing to celebrate with the rest of the team. Instead, they looked frustrated, almost resentful. Within minutes, that clip was everywhere, sparking rumors of a divided locker room. After the game, the press conference turned into pure drama. A reporter asked a veteran how it felt to see Travis win the game, and the player's response was chilling. "We win as a team, not because of one guy," he said coldly before walking out. Reporters described the atmosphere as tense, with one insider tweeting, "This is about to explode." And explode it did. The following week, rumors swirled that a shouting match had erupted during a team meeting. Apparently, one player accused Travis of acting bigger than the team, and Travis allegedly fired back, "I'm the reason we even have a shot at winning." Coaches had to intervene, and what should have been a private matter quickly leaked to the media, fanning the flames even higher. Back home, the family drama continued. Travis's father gave another interview, doubling down on his belief that his son was destined for greatness. "These players need to recognize a king when they see one," he boasted. But his mother reportedly broke down in tears, telling a local reporter, "I just want my son to be happy. This pressure is tearing him apart." Motions ran high, and the family was left divided more than ever. All of this left fans asking the same burning question: was Travis Hunter destined to be the star that Jacksonville needed? Or would the chaos surrounding him derail his career before it even began? Every game, every practice, every interview seemed to add another layer to the drama, but just when everyone thought they had seen the peak of the madness, another shocking twist was waiting around the corner, one that would push the story into territory nobody expected, and set the stage for an even bigger storm. The shocking twist that followed caught everyone off guard. Just days after his game-winning touchdown, rumors surfaced that Travis had skipped a team meeting. The official story from the Jaguars was that he was dealing with a personal matter, but insiders claimed otherwise. According to leaked whispers, Travis had stormed out of the facility after clashing with coaches who wanted to limit his playing time. The rookie reportedly shouted, "You don't bench your best weapon," before slamming the door so hard it rattled the walls. Fans were stunned. Was the star of week 1 already feuding with his own coaches? Social media went wild with speculation. One fan tweeted, "This kid's about to take down the whole franchise," while another countered, "Or maybe the coaches are jealous of him already." Within hours, sports shows across the country were running with the story, framing it as a power struggle between a rookie phenom and the Jaguars' leadership. Behind the scenes, the locker room drama was spiraling. Some teammates sided with Travis, agreeing that he deserved to be on the field as much as possible. Others saw his outburst as selfish, a rookie overstepping his place. One anonymous player told a reporter, "He's talented, no doubt, but he hasn't earned the right to dictate terms. We've got veterans who've bled for this team, and suddenly it feels like everything revolves around him. As if things weren't messy enough, the Hunter family feud escalated. Travis's cousin, the same one from the leaked Instagram video, appeared on a podcast to air grievances. He accused Travis of cutting him out of endorsement deals, claiming he forgot the people who built him up. The cousin's words stung. But what shocked fans more was that Travis's father publicly took the cousin's side. In a fiery interview, his father declared, "Family comes first. If Travis can't understand that, maybe he's not the man I thought he was." The betrayal rocked Travis to his core. Insiders claimed he broke down after practice one day, confiding in a close friend that he felt like everyone's against me, even my own blood. The friend tried to comfort him, but it was clear that the young star was carrying a weight far heavier than most rookies ever face. But Travis didn't stay down for long. In week 2, he stepped onto the field with fire in his eyes. From the opening whistle, he played like a man possessed, diving catches, explosive runs, and fearless plays that left defenders gasping. He silenced doubters with a performance so electric that even the veterans, who had been cold toward him, were forced to acknowledge his impact. The Jaguars won in dominant fashion, and for a moment, seemed like the storm had passed. Yet drama never stayed far from Travis. After the game, cameras caught him celebrating alone, standing on the sideline with his arms raised while teammates walked past him without joining in. The image was striking, this young star basking in glory, yet isolated from the very team he was supposed to lead. Analysts debated endlessly. Was he an individual hero or a divisive presence tearing the team apart? The situation boiled over when Travis was invited to a live TV interview later that week. What started as a routine post-game chat turned explosive when the host asked about the locker room tension. Travis, visibly frustrated, snapped, "I don't need everyone to like me. I'm here to win, not to make friends." Fans erupted. Some praised his honesty, while others criticized his arrogance. Clips of the interview went viral, racking up millions of views within hours. Meanwhile, his mother made a rare public appearance, breaking her silence with a heartfelt plea. Through tears, she said, "Travis has always had the biggest heart. But fame changes people. I just want my son back." Emotions ran high, and fans were torn between admiration for Travis's confidence and concern that he was spiraling out of control. Things reached new levels of chaos when a shocking allegation emerged. A veteran wide receiver reportedly confronted Travis in the locker room, accusing him of secretly lobbying for more plays behind the coaches' backs. Voices were raised, and one eyewitness claimed a water bottle was thrown. The Jaguars quickly denied the story, but the damage was done. Fans and media speculated endlessly about the growing divide, with one headline reading, "Rookie Sensation or Locker Room Cancer." Amid all the noise, Travis tried to drown it out with his performances. Week after week, he delivered jaw-dropping highlights that kept the Jaguars in playoff contention. Fans couldn't get enough, and ticket sales soared. But the more he shined on the field, the more the drama off it seemed to intensify. Then came the bombshell that nobody saw coming. Leaked text messages surfaced, allegedly between Travis and a close friend, where he vented about his teammates. In the messages, he reportedly wrote, "They hate me because I'm the future. They'll never accept me." While it was never confirmed if the texts were real, the story exploded. Fans debated whether Travis had betrayed his team's trust or if he was just telling the painful truth. The fallout was immediate. One teammate unfollowed him on Instagram, fueling rumors of a rift. Another posted a cryptic message that read, "Loyalty isn't given, it's earned." Fans were left piecing together clues like detectives in a soap opera, and the Jaguars front office scrambled to contain the chaos. Through it all, Travis kept playing, kept dazzling, kept winning. But the narrative had shifted. He was no longer just the promising rookie, he was the lightning rod for controversy. The star at the center of a storm that showed no signs of letting up. And just when it seemed the drama had reached its peak, A stunning revelation was about to hit the public. A revelation that would not only test Travis's career, but also shake his personal life to its very core. The revelation came late one Friday night, when a popular sports gossip account dropped what would become the most talked about leak of the season. In a grainy recording, allegedly from a closed-door meeting, a voice sounding eerily like Travis could be heard accusing the Jaguars organization of using me like a product, not a person. He went further, claiming certain teammates were deliberately sabotaging him in practice, refusing to block for him, and even spreading lies to the media. The clip spread like wildfire, and by morning, fans were demanding answers. Some supporters rallied behind Travis, praising him for exposing what they believed was toxic behavior inside the team. "He's brave for speaking his truth," one fan tweeted. But others turned against him, calling the rookie ungrateful and divisive. "Rookies don't call out their whole organization," another fan posted. The Jaguars issued a carefully worded statement denying the allegations, but the damage had been done. Suddenly, every sideline glance, every awkward high five, every silent stare during huddles was dissected by fans and media as proof of a fractured team. Travis himself stayed quiet, which only fueled more speculation. Insiders revealed he'd been told by the front office to lay low and let the storm pass. But the silence didn't sit well with his family. His father gave yet another fiery interview, accusing the Jaguars of silencing his son. "They're trying to control him," he thundered. "They don't want a star, they want a puppet." In contrast, his mother begged for peace, telling reporters all of this fighting is tearing him apart. He just wants to play the game he loves. The family was once again split, and emotions ran high. The Jaguars' locker room, already tense, reached a breaking point. According to one source, a veteran confronted Travis in front of the entire team, shouting, "You don't talk about us like that. You want respect? Earn it." Teammates had to physically separate the two before the situation escalated further. One player later described the scene as a boiling pot finally spilling over. But even in the middle of this chaos, Travis continued to shine on the field. His performance was undeniable: big plays, clutch moments, highlight after highlight. Fans couldn't take their eyes off him, no matter how messy things got behind the scenes. Sports shows debated endlessly whether he was a generational talent being crushed by controversy or a diva, letting fame get the best of him. Then came the most shocking twist yet. During a nationally televised game, cameras caught Travis arguing with his head coach on the sideline. Though microphones didn't pick up the words, lip readers quickly circulated what they believed was said. "Stop holding me back," Travis appeared to shout. The coach, red-faced, fired back with what looked like, "You're not bigger than this team." The clip went viral instantly, with fans on both sides taking it as proof of their theories. As the media frenzy raged, friends close to Travis came forward to defend him. One childhood friend told a local paper, "He's not arrogant, he's just under unbelievable pressure." Imagine being 21 and having the whole world dissect your every move. He's human. Still, not everyone was sympathetic. A former teammate from college tweeted, "This isn't new. He's always been about himself first." The back and forth only added fuel to the fire, turning Travis's story into daily entertainment. And then the family feud deepened in ways nobody could have predicted. In an emotional live stream, his cousin, yes, it's the same cousin from before, revealed private messages where Travis begged him to stop dragging the family name through the mud. "You're hurting me more than you know," the message read. Fans were stunned by the raw vulnerability, but what followed was even more dramatic. The cousin accused Travis's father of pushing him too hard, saying he doesn't want a son. He wants a trophy. The accusations split the family further, with some siding with the cousin and others defending the father. The Hunters, once admired as a close-knit support system, had become a fractured reality show spectacle. Through it all, the Jaguars kept winning. Ironically, the more the drama escalated, the better Travis seemed to play. Commentators joked that the chaos was fueling him, turning every insult and every headline into motivation on the field. But whispers grew louder that the locker room couldn't survive the constant spotlight. One analyst predicted something's got to give if their Travis takes over completely, or the team implodes. The climax came when another anonymous leak rocked the league. According to reports, a trade had been quietly discussed behind closed doors. Yes, a trade. The idea that the Jaguars might consider moving their rookie sensation sent fans into meltdown. Could it really be true? Would the team dare to part ways with the player who was single-handedly putting them on the map? Travis, blindsided by the news, allegedly confronted the front office. "After everything I've done, you're gonna ship me out," he reportedly shouted, slamming his hand on the table. Insiders described the meeting as explosive, with voices raised and emotions boiling over. The Jaguars denied the rumor publicly, but the whispers lingered. Leaving everyone unsure of what was real and what was spin, the season rolled on. And Travis's every move was scrutinized like never before. Every touchdown was celebrated, but every sideline glance was analyzed as if it carried secret meaning. Fans couldn't get enough of the drama, and it seemed like every week brought a new twist in the saga. But then, just when it seemed like things couldn't get any more intense, a shocking event unfolded off the field. Travis was spotted leaving a private dinner with a former teammate who had been one of his most vocal critics. What were they doing together? Was it a secret reconciliation, or was something else brewing? Reporters swarmed the story, speculating about backdoor deals, apologies, or even betrayal. By now, it was clear that Travis Hunter's rookie season was no ordinary story of a young player making his mark. It was a saga of talent, tension, family feuds, locker room battles, and media frenzy. Every twist left fans gasping. Every revelation kept them glued to their screens. And yet, looming over all of it was one burning question. Could Travis survive the storm he was in the center of? Or would the weight of it all finally break him? What came next would push the drama into uncharted territory. A revelation that would make everything before it seem tame, and leave fans more divided than ever. The uncharted territory arrived on a Sunday night in front of millions of viewers, when Travis Hunter delivered the most unforgettable and controversial performance of his rookie season. The Jaguars were playing their biggest rival. The stadium was electric, and emotions ran higher than ever. By halftime, Travis had already put up highlight plays that had commentators calling him unstoppable. But then, in the fourth quarter, with the game on the line, a stunning moment unfolded. Travis caught a pass, broke free, and sprinted toward the end zone. Instead of simply finishing the play, he slowed down, turned toward the crowd, and raised a finger to his lips, shushing not just the fans, but seemingly the critics, the teammates, even his own family watching at home. It was iconic, it was bold, and it was instantly polarizing. Some fans erupted in cheers, praising him for silencing the doubters. Others blasted him for arrogance, claiming it proved he cared more about making a statement than playing for the team. The fallout was immediate. Post-game interviews turned chaotic. One veteran slammed his helmet down and stormed off when asked about Travis. Another muttered under his breath, "This isn't about us anymore." Meanwhile, fans on social media went into overdrive. One clip of the shush gesture racked up tens of millions of views overnight. Hashtags like #TeamTravis and #TradeHimNow trended side by side, dividing the football world into warring camps. And then the family drama resurfaced with full force. Travis's father praised the gesture, calling it the birth of a legend. His mother, however, expressed heartbreak. In a tearful post-game interview, she said, "That wasn't my boy. That was someone lost in all this noise." Emotions ran high, and the family was left more divided than ever. Fans debated endlessly about whether Travis was a hero standing tall against the pressure, or a young man unraveling under it. But the real shock came when Travis himself finally broke his silence. At a late-night press conference, he stared straight into the cameras and said, "I've been doubted, I've been betrayed, and I've been questioned every step of the way. But I'm not going anywhere. This is my team, my city, and I'm going to be a star whether people like it or not." The room erupted in gasps, and the quote was instantly plastered across headlines everywhere. The Jaguars organization tried to spin it as confidence, but insiders revealed the front office was furious. One executive allegedly complained, "He's hijacking the narrative. It's Travis versus everyone else." Yet fans couldn't look away. The story had outgrown football. It was reality TV-level drama playing out on the national stage. Week after week, things escalated further when another leak dropped this time. A private voicemail, allegedly from a teammate. In it, the voice accused Travis of tearing this team apart from the inside. Though the voicemail's authenticity was never proven. Fans treated it like gospel, dissecting every syllable, speculating on who the voice belonged to. Once again, the Jaguars found themselves under a microscope. Every ounce of their locker room tension dragged into the public eye. And still, Travis kept playing like a superstar. Each game brought another unforgettable highlight, another round of debates, another surge of controversy. The Jaguars, against all odds, found themselves in playoff contention for the first time in years. It was as if Travis's chaos was fueling not just him, but the entire team. Commentators compared it to fire, dangerous, destructive, but capable of lighting the path forward. The season's climax came in a must-win game that would decide whether the Jaguars made the playoffs. Tensions were at a fever pitch, fans glued to their screens, the entire football world watching. Travis played the game of his life, catch after catch, run after run, dragging the team forward with sheer willpower. In the final seconds, he scored the touchdown that secured victory and sent Jacksonville into the postseason. The stadium exploded in celebration, but on the sideline, the cameras told a different story. Travis was surrounded by fans, but once again, several teammates kept their distance. The division was impossible to ignore. As fireworks lit up the sky, reporters bombarded him with questions. "How do you feel being the hero?" one asked. Travis paused, looked into the lens, and simply said, "I told you. I'm going to be a star." The statement was both triumphant and defiant, leaving fans either inspired or infuriated. The family drama, of course, didn't stop. His cousin posted a cryptic message. "Funny how everyone cheers now. But some of us know the truth." His father doubled down on his support, calling Travis the greatest Jaguar of all time. Already, his mother, exhausted, begged for unity, saying, "I just want peace in this family again." The Hunters had become as much a storyline as the Jaguars themselves. By season's end, Travis Hunter wasn't just a rookie anymore. He was the most talked about player in the league. His story had everything: betrayal, loyalty, arrogance, brilliance, family conflict, locker room feuds, and undeniable talent. Fans couldn't get enough, and the media milked every twist and turn like it was primetime television. And yet, as the dust settled, the biggest question remained unanswered. Would Travis's star power lift the Jaguars into a new era? Or would the chaos surrounding him eventually consume everything he had built? Because one thing was clear, this was only the beginning. So here we are. After a season filled with chaos, family feuds, locker room drama, shocking leaks, and unforgettable highlights, Travis Hunter has proven he's not just another rookie, he's the lightning rod. The storm, the headline everyone can't stop talking about. Some see him as the savior of the Jaguars, a once-in-a-generation star who can finally turn the franchise around. Others see him as a ticking time bomb, too explosive, too controversial, destined to tear the team apart from the inside. But that's the beauty of this story. It's not over yet. Every week feels like a new episode in a reality show that none of us can turn away from. Will Travis silence his critics and bring glory to Jacksonville? Or will the weight of the drama finally crush him? Will his family come back together? Or will the fractures deepen beyond repair? Will his teammates rally behind him? Or will the whispers of betrayal become too loud to ignore? The answers are still unfolding, and you're watching it all happen in real time. And now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Travis Hunter is truly destined to be a star? Or is the chaos around him too much for even his talent to overcome? Is he the hero Jacksonville needs, or the villain fans secretly love to hate? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'll be reading every single one. If you've been hooked by this drama and want more stories like this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single twist in this unbelievable saga. Trust me, the story of Travis Hunter is just getting started. And you're going to want to be here for every jaw-dropping moment. Jaw-dropping moment.